Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my hairstyle that was in the previous video, the wash and go. I did wash my hair with that Carol's Daughter shampoo and conditioner that is shown there. I got out the shower and I put a old nightgown on, which is cotton instead of using a regular towel. So I wrapped that on my head to get the, some of that extra drippage out. I typically do part my hair while I am washing it in the shower just to, dig deep into each section. And so even as I got out, I left it in the section, the two sections there. And then as I go along and distribute the products, I will also be sectioning it. So here I am sectioning one side into two. My hair is very, very thick. And as you can see, it dries very quickly. So it's a lot easier for me to manage, the style and distributing products evenly when I do so in sections. So as you can see, my hair has a little curl pattern there to it, but the products that I'm going to put in will help keep the curls in throughout the day. That cholesterol tea tree oil is what I use as a leave-in conditioner. That is the oil that I'll be using, which is by Mielle. Here is the Curl Enhanced Smoothie by Shea Moisture. And here is the Eco Style gel that I'll be using. That right there is one of my absolute favorite products. And then this is just Jamaican black castor oil water. I do like to put it on my hair to saturate it. It does help if my hair is wet as I put the products on. Those are the two combs that I have nearby just in case to help detangle and, as you saw, part my hair. And then this brush here is a demi brush, and I use that once all of the products are in my hair to add that extra curl to it. So here is the cholesterol being evenly distributed on that back section. I just get a nice amount that I feel will actually be able to spread throughout the section of the hair. And as you can see, I finger detangle my hair as I'm putting the product in. Like I said, that product does serve as a leave-in conditioner, so it does help to finger detangle. As you can see, I'm able to just run my fingers right through my hair, and it has also brought my curl pattern back to life. My hair doesn't look as dry as it did when I first started. And I just had to add a little bit more just because, again, like I said, my hair is very thick. So like I said, just make sure there's enough product on each section as you're doing it to be sure that you are getting everything. You know how I just smoothed that down, get into the roots and go all the way to the ends, because it is very important to have the product evenly distributed from the roots to the ends of your hair. Now, those are the clips that I'm going to use because, like I explained, my hair is very thick. So I'm going to section it again into a smaller section to apply the additional products. So that leave-in conditioner I'll do to, the bigger sections, but the other products I'm going to apply that on smaller sections just to be sure every strand is being taken care of as far as the products. And I also believe that when you do smaller sections like this, it will allow you to get a better look for your wash and go. And I think for me, it allows the curls to be more defined. So like I said, I like my hair to be saturated, so I use that Jamaican black castor oil water, saturate my hair. Still, throughout the whole entire process, when applying and doing whatever you're going to finger detangle, I use the oil just because, I don't want my hair to get dry throughout this process of me putting these products in. And so that oil will help with the moisture and keeping it strong and healthy. The roots are crucial, so I always just, whatever's in the palm of my hand from that oil, just rub it against the roots. And then again, going in with that curl smoothie, which is like, for me, I think that's the product that actually defines the curl. That's one of the products I used when I first started my natural journey, so it has been one of my favorites since then. And I just, evenly distribute that on that section, making sure I'm getting all of the hair, all of the curl. And you can see from where I started to now how my curls are being more defined. They are not looking as dry, but they're looking more moisturized and healthy, and shrinkage is real, so you can see how far my hair goes as I pull it out, and then it'll shrink back up into the curl. But those products definitely define my curl tremendously. And then the Eco Style Gel is like seals the deal for the actual curls. So that's for me what keeps it in place. It keeps it curled and holds the curl, because technically, even with the products, my hair is wet, and if I did not have those products, my hair would get like fluffy. So these products keep the curl, and this gel holds those curls into place to be able to keep the wash and go look that I want to accomplish throughout the entire day. And then lastly, here I am using that demi brush. It does help like elongate your curls, and it makes them more defined. As the products have been applied, it allows your curls to just shrink back up. You can see there they just automatically go right into the curl once being detangled. And then that's basically the routine that I do for each section. So again, here I am, I'm going to section another portion of that back part off, another smaller section, and do that process all over again to every section of my hair until completed. Alright, now I have the entire back of my hair moisturized and product applied. So you can see, those curls back there are popping. Okay, so now to the front. Now, the front of my hair is kind of a hit or miss when it comes to the wash and go. And the reason being is because, as you can see, this wash and go is very time consuming. So it's not something that I do often or even every day. But on other days when I don't want to do a wash and go, I typically wear my hair in a ponytail, like a slick back ponytail. And in order for that slick back to stay, I use a lot of that Eco Style Gel. And I feel as if it sometimes messes with my curl pattern in the front of my hair. I don't know, it could just be me. I could just be overthinking it, but I feel like that's what happens. So the front of my hair, the curls are hit or miss. When doing the front section, I do like to take my time, still doing small sections, but because, I feel like my curl pattern isn't as defined in the front, I do like to take my time and get those products in there really good and evenly distributed to be sure that my curl out. But the finger detangle method works perfectly, and then using the demi brush here, it basically just glides through your hair after you finger detangled. So I think that's an effective method that should definitely be used. And you see those curls popping. I do scrunch like that, which also helps define the curl, especially, like I said, in the front, in those parts where I feel like my curl pattern isn't as defined as I would like. So off to the last section of that front portion, and we're almost to the end. Okay, if you look at this shot right here, you can really tell in the front where I was saying that the curl pattern is different, you can really see it there in the front. And that's the part that has a mind of its own. So I definitely like to take my time and put a little more extra effort into that portion, because as you can see, I feel like it's not as curly as the rest of my hair. So I do have to give that part a little bit more love, but we gonna get it together, so stay tuned. All right, so I got the entire right side of my hair completely finished and product applied. Curls are popping. I was really satisfied. Like I said, those front curls, they was cooperating. Okay, I'm pretty happy with them. But you know, I didn't want to get too excited because that other side could still let me down. So we're gonna get to this other side and wait for the results. All right, so product has been applied to my entire head. As you can see, that right side is starting to dry because it's a little more fuller than the other side. I do not use a blow dryer or a diffuser to dry my curls. I let it air dry. I feel like I get a better result that way. But yeah, this is the finished product. I let my hair air dry all day. I didn't use any blow dryer or diffuser. I've tried that method before and it didn't work. So I just like to let it air dry. But this is the finished product after a full day of running around and doing errands. I think it turned out pretty good. My curls still look nice and defined and, curly. Like I said, I think it did well. But please be sure to leave comments, any questions, suggestions, any tips that you may have for, your wash and go routine. But this one here is mine. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me. And again, if you haven't watched my previous 2 videos, please go back and do that. And leave any comments or questions that you may have there. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you all so much. I love you all.